y'all, welcome back. Or if this is your first time watching one of my videos, welcome to my page. Today I am here with a bunch of propagations that are ready to be potted. So we are going to work on that and I'm going to bring you with me. So let's go. Okay, as you all know, the first step is our handy dandy potty mat. You know, I love our kitchen, but we have these pure white counters, and as a gal who's always working with dirt and plants, it always looks dirty, but it's fine. Okay, today I'm going to be working with a mixture that is Fox Farm soil, fluval stratum, some perlite, some bark, and some sphagnum moss. Kind of a good combination of all the beautiful things we love. I'm going to be planting them in little Dixie cups that I'm going to go ahead and drill holes in. So let's go ahead and do that. Okay, this right here is just human error, but my face cracks me up. And just a reminder that we all make mistakes sometimes. These are my favorite because you can see if the soil needs to be watered better, you can see the roots and how they're doing, and it's just fun to be able to see the progress versus in regular black nursery pots. I feel like I never know what's going on. Okay, so here are my propagations. I have a video about my propagating method. It is on my YouTube page, so if you would like to know more about how I propagate, you can see that on my page. So this is, we're just gonna open these up. Look at those, they are beautiful. Okay, gotta take these out so we can plant them. Sometimes these things really do not want to come out. Okay, the roots on this one are huge. It's so happy. Okay, y'all. Look at the roots on this guy. He is so happy. Okay, so to plant this guy, I am gonna cut off this bottom leaf because it's kind of in my way. So I have clean shears. You always wanna make sure that before you're cutting a plant, you're cleaning your cutting tools with alcohol. Don't spread diseases. You know what? I think I might turn this into 2 plants because I can. I'm the queen of propagation. Okay, so now we're gonna snip this leaf off as well. No, he's kind of sad, but he's still got good roots. Okay, now this is the first guy I'm gonna pot. He's kind of sad, but he'll be happier. Okay, so I just get these little plastic moss poles from Hickory Lane, which is my local plant store. If you are in the Springfield area and you haven't been there, check them out. If you have been there, you probably know that they are awesome, but I try to support local, so if you can buy moss poles from your local. So first I'm going to put sphagnum moss into my pole. If you're not using moss poles for climbing plants, I think you should give it a try because it makes my plants grow so much faster. The leaves are absolutely stunning and they are just so happy when they have a moss pole to climb up of. I just use an extra bamboo pole to push my moss down, but really you could use anything that you have lying around to push it down there into the bottom of the pole. I won't fill it up all the way because I just think that is wasteful to fill it up all the way when the plant doesn't need it, and I will just fill it up with moss as the plant grows into it. Disclaimer, moss poles are very messy, but it's worth it. Okay, so now we have our little guy ready to be planted. We have our moss pole. We got our cup. Next, we're just gonna put a little bit of the potting medium in the bottom of the cup. I like to just put the moss pole in the bottom and kind of put it further down in there because I think it helps add some stability to it. Honestly, sometimes it's just easier to use your hands. That's what I've decided. Okay, so now we have them planted. We have our moss pole in there. We got our plant right here. Another step I do take here is I have some plant Velcro tape here that I will use to kind of support the guy and encourage him to grow in the moss pole. You don't want to make it super tight, but just enough that it's giving him a little bit of support and kind of encourages him to grow up the moss pole the way you want him to. Another way I like to secure my plants on the moss poles is with clear fishing line. That is nice because you can't see it and it's kind of just transparent, but it is a little bit more work than this stuff that's Velcro and is really easy to use. It's so quick. So now this guy is ready to continue to grow and get bigger. Okay, we had our caffeine. Now on to the next one. Add the same container. Let's see what we got here. It is another little guy. This is a pothos. I am a pothos lover. I got this cutting from my wonderful mom. Okay, so what we're gonna do with this pothos cutting, so you can see how it has rootings in multiple areas. I'm just gonna snip it in between the rootings, but I'm still gonna pot it all in one pot so that I can have a big bushy pothos rather than kind of a sad leggy one. These guys set out two different ends with roots on it. We got our cup. Let's put some soil on it. Okay, technical difficulties, bear with me. Something I've learned over my planting journey that is realistic is that honestly, a lot of times propagations will be really ugly before they're pretty plants again, because to plant them, a lot of times you have to get rid of a lot of the leaves, but the rooting systems are so good, so you just kind of have to be patient with them and let them do their thing, and very, very soon, with some love and attention, they will become really beautiful plants. See how you can see the root system? That's one of my favorite things about having clear pots. Thanks for watching, and if you want more plant tips like this, go ahead and like and subscribe.